What's up, gamers? Or, I guess, fellow readers of spooky things. We're gonna be reading some SCPs today. Very cool, right? I just realized the white back is so a little bit distracting. How could I turn that down a little bit? Bro, it's too bright. My poor eyes. Give me a second. I'll turn this thing down. Color correction. Brightness. There! There. I don't want your poor eyes being scarred. There. That's a bit better. Okay. Alright. Now, to get on with it. We're gonna start with SCP-TTKUJ. If you can see that one right here. Yeah. Which is a thing that kills you. I'm aware that this is a joke SCP. Also, let me know if the music is too loud. This was real scary. I think you're incorrect, but I guess we'll see. So, alright. We have this fun little image that says you dead. Which is great. Object class Keter, which I can't remember what the things are. Which one's good, which one's bad. I've forgotten. Because it can and will kill you. Keter's the worst. Oh, okay. Okay. Special containment procedures. SCP-TTKUJ is contained in a reinforced standard containment cell at area 0000, far away from you, whom it wants to kill. You're covering most of the text. I understand that. You don't need the text. I'm the one reading it. This is just for backdrop. You guys don't need to read it because I'm reading it. Unless my reading isn't good enough. Let's see. Due to the fact that SCP-TTKUJ is a very dangerous thing that desires to and has the means to kill you, SCP-TTKUJ is not to be handled by you specifically. This containment method would render you effectively immortal as far as SCP-TTKUJ's killing you objective is concerned. Huh? What's up? Hi! Seems like we're immortal? Effectively immortal. As far as the objective is concerned. So we could still die from old age and junk like that. Right? I think. Yeah. Description. SCP-TTKUJ is a thing that kills you. Though murder is an illegal action in every national jurisdiction on Earth, condemned in most religious scriptures, and generally looked down upon, SCP-TTKUJ as an entity has no regard for any rule against killing you and has the means to do so in multiple ways, including, but not limited to, use of a weapon to kill you, use of a torture device to kill you, to torture you then kill you, use of its own bear redacted to kill you. Enlisting the aid of different thing that kills you as a means to kill you, killing you until your life functions cease, then continuing to kill you. Okay, until your life function ceases, it's just killing you. Giving you a hug is crossed out right here. Maybe I should zoom in on it a little more. Ah, whatever. Use of anomalous means to kill you and data expunged blank 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 you. In the event of total contamination breach of SCP-TTKUJ, the inevitable result would be a URK class you are about to be killed event, followed by a UHK class you have been killed scenario. As you are presumably a thing that should not be killed, the latter scenario is to be avoided at all costs. Oh my gosh. Addendum 1, interview with SCP-TTKUJ. Oh, so it's actually a creature. What does it look like then? Because it doesn't say. It's like, it says description, but it doesn't actually say what it is. So what is it? Like, what does it look like? All it says is how much it wants to murder me. Okay. Addendum 1, interview, 2/23/15. Good morning, SCP-TTKUJ. I hope you're doing well. Could be better. Right now, all I can think about is how much I want to kill you in many different ways. You know we can't allow you to do that. I figured as much. Still, it would be very nice if you'd let me stick a shiv into your ribcage right this very minute until your heart stops. Believe me, I felt the same way many times. What? About yourself? Not quite. Man, I could go for some good old-fashioned you murder right about now. Isn't there anything else you think about? Brief pause. I want to take up knitting. That's harmless enough. Because I could lure you into a false sense of security, then, when you least expect it, bam, one knitting needle in each eye as I tear out your heart with my teeth. This conversation is going nowhere. Obviously not, we haven't murdered you yet. If you, hypothetically, could kill me, what do you intend to do afterwards? I kinda wanna start a grindcore outfit. What would it be called? Pile of Dead You. We're done here. Ah, that's it? That's it? I thought there would be more. That's pretty good, because it says a thing that kills you. But it says, we want to kill you. So is it multiple entities? Or is it just one? And is it a thing? Or is it a person? Or a creature? I'm not sure exactly. But, I guess I could put that one off on the sheet. Yeah, I've read it. I don't know what to rate that though. It was okay. I thought there would be more, I guess. I thought there would be more. Maybe if you know, it kills you instantly. Is it you or is it you as in me, the reader? I'm not sure. Which one is it referring to? So, yeah. Why not both? I guess it could be both. Okay, next one. Next one we're gonna read. Let's see. Wood chipper says sad. Why'd you put death 4 times in the Google sheet? You can see up here. Death, 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 death. Oh, that's the one you tried to read last time. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I won't read that then. Okay. Hydrate. Hydrate. Thank you. I have a very nice wine that is very real here. Glug 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 glug. It's very real. Okay. Let's see. 0? That's not right. Right? There's not one that's 0 length. It is? Oh wait, I read this one. I don't remember this one. Can I look back at it again? 2521. 2521. It's the one that's only pictures. Oh yeah! I do remember this one. Yeah! 054. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. I remember this one. This one's great. Isn't it? Hey! Oh my god. Oh, the guy, you can barely see it because it's so dark, but imagine he's being strangled by a black creature. That's what's happening. That one is a good one. Okay. I wanna hate in all caps sounds video creepy whispering. You know, I can take it. I can handle it. I can handle it. I'm gonna do 5999. We can do it. 5999. Oh god. What? 999. I think put too many nines. Warning, do not continue. Access via remote terminal. Access in reduced format. I don't remember how long. Oh, okay. If it's too long, we'll just stop and continue another time. But I want to hear creepy stuff. I want to hear creepy stuff. So, access via remote terminal or access in reduced format? Which one should we do? I guess remote. No, I guess remote. Yeah, remote terminal. Oh! This is cool. What? Oh. Hold on. Do we need audio for this? This is when we're seeing it is good. Okay. Well, let me see if I can move this in front. Boop. Where should I put it? Where should I put it? You guys can see a little bit over here. How about that? Is that better? Watch out. Ah! Okay. We'll see. Then I'll put it in back again. There, you can see it a little better now. Right? Okay. Let's see. What is this? What? You can type in there. Okay. Oh, you can't see my mouse either. Heck. Let's see if I can make it so you can see my mouse. There you go. Okay. Special containment procedures do not access. Turn the audio on. You can't tell if I'm turning it on or off. Okay. Do not access. Too bad. The above is instrumental to proper containment. Proceed. Okay. Item number null. Object class contained. Special containment procedures. The Department of Analytics has been tasked with the annual procurement of 7 civilians to witness procedure 7-fold. They are to be promptly delivered to the Albright Manor on October 30th. Their biological profiles are to be submitted to the medical department no less than 3 weeks beforehand for analysis. Each witness must be sedated such that they awaken approximately midnight on October 31st. Procedure 7-fold typically runs its course before sunrise. Scary. Okay. All entrances to the Albright Manor have been sealed, barred, and boarded up. The sole exception is the underground shaft used to deposit each witness. It is concealed within the house's cellar. The chains remained taut. The Albright Manor has been fitted throughout with surveillance devices for personnel to witness Procedure 7-fold through to completion. A command post situated off-site shall be staffed with no more than 1 containment specialist and 2 Class D personnel. They are to be given false containment procedures. Oh. Okay. The containment specialist will relay the events within the manor as they transpire and must be supplanted by a Class D if the need arises. Per Ethics Committee mandate, personnel who survive the night are to be terminated via the introduction of sarin compounds to the outpost. That's terrible. So even if you live, you die. Wonderful. Okay. On November 1st, a cleanup crew shall be dispatched to remove the remains of every witness, if indeed it is possible. If difficulties are experienced during retrieval, all bodies are to be considered the possession of the Albright Manor. They will be integrated into future events. Successfully retrieved corpses are to be incinerated in the crematorium behind the property. Noise-canceling headphones will be provided to personnel manning the incinerator. For the remainder of the year, personnel are to remain wary of any surfaces which contain the phrase, "This is where I died." Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Description, caution, do not proceed. Too bad. What is the candles? I don't understand what the candles are supposed to be. 1 is out now. And there's a 6 in the top corner. Okay. It's looking at this again is very betrayal at House on the Hill. Oh, I see. What the? Did I see something? The above is instrumental to proper containment. Continue reading. Oh, so we don't worry about this. But there's 6 at the... Do I delete that? Did that do anything? I don't know why the webpage loads so slowly. Okay. Description. The scattered remains of Miss Jacqueline Holcroft are affected by several disparate anomalies. The effects began at an unspecified time after her assault and murder at the hands of 6 unknown assailants on June 6, 2006. 666, ha, Lamau. And persist through to this day. First-hand accounts of those affected by these anomalies suggest that the neutralization of these effects would occur should each part of Miss Holcroft be collected and laid to rest. Persons in the vicinity of any part of Miss Holcroft's remains or who are privy to the nature of the crime leading to her death may become subject to its effects. This entails Visual hallucinations. Subject uniformly reports seeing a nude, disheveled woman with deep lacerations along her extremities. These wounds are consistent with those suffered by Miss Holcroft upon her dismemberment. Most often, the creature appears in one's peripheral. Great! Great. This isn't as bad, though, because it doesn't have a picture. But it says that there will be pictures, so I don't know if I should continue. Oh my god. Again. And it is scary, though. Sounds video. Creepy whispering. Okay, should I? I'll, give you guys the choice. All I remember from this is being spooked by the whispers. Okay. Okay. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. Maybe I'll put the spooky on, and this will help. I'll put the spooky music on, and that will help. De-spookify. Yeah, that makes it less spooky, right? Okay, once peripheral, unmoving, clutching its midsection, it disappears when one attempts to look more closely. See, this is such a common thing to use in SCP because it's freaking real. Because it's freaking real! And people experience this. It's true. Okay, and then auditory hallucinations. These consist primarily of unintelligible whispers and moans on rare occasions. Subject can discern pleading and begging in these case subjects are typically called for by name. 6 subjects have reported hearing an unfamiliar song sung to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Okay. Olfactory hallucinations, namely the scent of amniotic fluid. Ew. Okay. Affectation by Miss Holcroft's remains persists until the subject's death. Typically, this is expedited via the development of secondary effects that manifest upon the biannual anniversary, 6 months, of the subject's exposure. Secondary effects include, but are not limited to, the discovery of body parts and organs, fingers, eyes, teeth, and hair will be found at random near the subject. Okay. That's gross. They're usually found upon opening a drawer, lifting a toilet seat, and other concealed locations such as under the subject's pillow or in their meals. Ew. All such objects disappear when unobserved. Dude, this is Higurashi. What the heck? The insertion of a filthy nude woman into all media depicting the subject, often obscured or in the distance. Analysis of cleared depictions has revealed that said woman is in actuality the reassembled amalgamation of Miss Holcroft's remains. Besides the wounds reflecting her dismemberment, there is a single large vertical gash beginning between her breasts and trailing down toward her genitalia. Yeah, because that's how you do, what's it called? Autopsy. So. An irrational fear that the chains are weakening. Alright. Sleep paralysis. During such sessions, subjects have reported the presence of multiple shadowy figures which hold down and mutilate them unilaterally before regaining full consciousness and control of their bodies. Subject claimed to feel a searing pain in their gut and the removal of vital component of their being. They took their soul. Okay, update. By tracking reports of anomalous activity and civilian deaths, all 206 bones of Miss Holcroft's body have been recovered. The remains have been interred in the Holcroft family plot in Creche Glen. Upon the conclusion of funerary services, all attendants to the service suffered spontaneous disembowelment. Okay. I just checked the length. What, is it long? What is it? Second longest on the list? Oh, come on. Doesn't seem that long. There's no way it's that long. What? There's no way. Right? Maybe when we hit the first spooky thing, then we can go back. But you've barely started? Okay. 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 We'll do a little bit. Okay. We'll do a little bit. Yeah, because this is like feels like completely unrelated to the manor, right? That we even talked about earlier. Since this time, living subjects previously affected by Miss Holcroft's remains have reported cessation of anomalous phenomena. However, each has proven to be sterile. Furthermore, 1 in 6 subjects with living offspring has reported the disappearance of one of their children. Despite our best efforts, none of these children have been recovered. Should be noted that this had no effect on Miss Holkoff's presence within the Albright Manor. Exploration! Caution, do not continue. The above is instrumental to proper containment. I see, so it's just gonna be each thing. Each, little candle till none is left for some reason. Video log. Huh? Mobile Task Force Epsilon 5. Should we read this then if it's gonna be that long? Oh god. Oh god. Interview. Warning. Cease and desist. Fine. You told me to, I guess. Man, it freaking duped me. I thought this would be shorter. Oh, fine. I don't got too much time today. Can't spend a whole time reading one story. Bruh. 8,000. Why did you say you hate this one? Okay, we'll do... let's see. 5839. Why is this complicated? Oh wait, no, that's how many words are in it. I forgot. Okay, we'll do a short one. Okay, we'll do 49999. It's short. We'll just try to get all the short ones out of the way, actually. Ooh, 4. That's a really good one. Okay. Special containment procedures. 4999. Level 3. Confidential. Risk class, notice. Containment class, cuter. So, highest. Okay. Photo taken by professional photographer Gustav Berger 3 minutes before his death. Okay. Special containment procedures due to SCP-4999's unwillingness or inability to appear before more than one person at a time, in addition to the subsequent immediate death of any who witnessed it firsthand. SCP-4999 is effectively self-containing. Any reports of SCP-4999 manifestations captured by security camera feeds, photographs, or similar are to be investigated and all the media confiscated for analysis. All second-hand witnesses among the civilian populace are to be amnesticized. Understandable. So, inability to appear before more than one person at a time, and death of anyone who witnessed it firsthand. Okay. So through photographs, it should be fine if they see it, right? Description. SCP-4999 is a humanoid entity of unknown origins and composition. Its physical appearance varies, with dark formal wear being the only constant between manifestations. Due to the rarity of recorded SCP-4999 manifestation events and the highly specific circumstances in which they occur, little data concerning its nature or intent is available. However, its behavior is consistent across all recorded sightings. SCP-4999 will manifest only in the presence of one solitary human person at a time. All subjects recorded to date have been in terminally poor health, critically injured, or on their deathbeds, with SCP-4999 appearing nearby, and within sight of the individual not more than 20 minutes before their expiration. Oh my god. Is this a cat? Is this the cat that can predict death, but as a SCP? Because I remember, that cat is real. Right? But it's the cat. Hydrate. Thank you, thank you. I will be hydrating massively. Not a cat, but I know the cat you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Let's see. SCP-4999 will only appear if the subject is conscious and alone. It will not appear if the subject is comatose, asleep, or unconscious, nor will it appear if they are being cared for by, in the company of, or otherwise being directly observed by another person. Upon manifestation, the entity will seat itself directly adjacent to the subject's bed, if such furniture is available. Wait, where is it? Yeah. If not, it will remain standing or sit on the floor or ground in whatever configuration will allow it direct physical access to the subject without causing disturbance. Once situated, it will remove a pack of cigarettes from its left inside jacket pocket and offer one to the subject. If the subject accepts, SCP-4999 will place it between their lips, remove one for itself, and light both. If the subject declines, SCP-4999 will light and smoke the cigarette instead. The entity will make physical contact with the subject, typically via holding their hand, placing its hand atop theirs, or resting its hand on their shoulder. SCP-4999 will then remain with the subject silent and unmoving until they passed away. SCP-4999 has not been seen to engage in any other activity or behavior, and manifests immediately upon the subject's death. Subject's cigarette, however, will remain, providing the only physical evidence of SCP-4999's presence. Okay. No subject thus far has been seen to recoil from or otherwise resist the entity, nor have any attempted to engage it in conversation, despite multiple instances of subjects acknowledging the entity's presence via eye contact, adjusting posture to reciprocate or facilitate the entity's touch, breaking into tears when noticing its presence, or verbally thanking the entity when offered a cigarette. Bro, this guy is just death. Taking them off, right? That's what it sounds like. Individuals affected by SCP-4999 share a number of common attributes. Research into identified subjects has indicated that SCP-4999 is more likely to appear if an individual lives alone, is non-religious, is impoverished or homeless, displays a history of mental illness, is a military veteran, has no criminal record, or has been convicted of a violent crime, has no currently surviving family, is unmarried or otherwise lacks a significant other, has little to no social standing in their community, does not exhibit any record of significant professional or personal accomplishments, has few to no mutually beneficial interpersonal relationships. Dang. So basically, they're alone. Completely. Or exhibits qualities and life history that have rendered the individual nondescript, anonymous, neglected, or otherwise unremarkable or insignificant by the standards of their respective society. Yike. No testing involving SCP-499. Oh, heck! Thank you for the raid! Oh my gosh. Chino? Chino Jackal? Is that how you say that? Thank you for the raid. We're just reading SCPs right now. All the SCPs I have not read before. So let me put the number that we're actually on right now. There we go. We're reading 4999. It's interesting, is what it is. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's just a guy. It's just a little dude who goes near people who are about to die and who are alone. Chino. That's what I freaking knew it. I in my head I was like, it's probably Chino, but I said the other one. But I got it. I got it. Thank you for the raid, bro. He keeps them company. Yeah, that's true. Some people need that. Some people see that before they die as well. So this is actually not as rare phenomenon as you might think. You know? Let's see. No testing involving SCP-4999 has been authorized or attempted due to available data indicating that observation of a subject precludes its manifestation, as well as ethical concerns. Yeah, it's like, don't take my guy away! You're giving me cigarettes! Discovery. SCP-4999 was initially discovered as the result of its emerging status as an urban legend, with footage of the entity appearing on hospital security cameras worldwide being disseminated via the internet, various television programs. A minor disinformation program was put into effect to maintain this public image, and SCP-4999 was officially registered on November 27, 1998. In the years following SCP-4999's classification, additional research and cross-referencing with accounts of similar phenomena have suggested that while concrete evidence of SCP-499 appearances has become more commonplace due to the advent of photography and video recording technology in the modern era, writings and artistic depictions of a figure exhibiting similar properties, behavior, and physical resemblance to SCP-4999 exist throughout world history, culture, and mythology, with some accounts being thousands of years old, some cases predating human civilization. It is not currently understood how pre-modern cultures would have been capable of detecting SCP-4999's presence. Investigation is ongoing. They could do an update. They could do an update where something happens. That one is pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, so this is a picture of what he looks like, I guess. That is kind of nice. What freaking... This sounds like Christmas music. This is supposed to be Halloween music. I got little feels from it. I got little feels from it. I wouldn't say it's amazing though. I wouldn't say it's very sad either. I think it's nice. It's very nice. I wouldn't say it's sad. It's good they have somebody. You know? I've submitted something to SCP once. They didn't accept it. Well, I assume that they have pretty strict regulations. You know? Or like I don't know how it works. Good news, after counting all the ones on the list, 5999 is only the 4th longest. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna put this as company before death. Does this not sound like the freaking... Oh my god. What is that movie? The North Pole, Polar Express. Why does it sound like that, but Halloween? It does sound like that, I swear. Okay. Yeah, we have this whole list here. This Google Excel file that has a lot of SCPs on it that I'm just going through. And I'm gonna read them. Funny! Funny! I want to do a funny one. Oh my god. 1006. Okay. We do 1006. 1006. Okay. Teehee. Hopefully, can you guys hear the Discord messages? I hope not. Here, I'll put my Discord on Do Not Disturb. It usually is always on that anyway, but I fix. There. Okay. SCP-1006. Object class, safe. Good. Nothing bad. Okay. Special containment procedures. SCP-1006 is contained within a 213-meter radius in Redacted National Park and should be checked bi-weekly. Civilian access is to be denied by means of endangered species cover story. Relocation of SCP-1006 is strongly discouraged due to fragility of individual members and their sensitivity to habitat changes. Also, they're a group of things. Oh, bye-bye! Thank you! Thank you for stopping by, and also the raid. Thank you. Where was I? Right. Observation Post 45 has been set up within the containment zone and supplies SCP-1006 with various audiobook versions of communist and classical literature at SCP-1006 request, as well as black ink and poster board as necessary? Huh? Okay. So, all we really know so far is that there are a group of beings that are fragile and live in the forest and like communist and classical literature. Okay. All personnel entering the containment zone are required to wear level C hazardous materials protection due to presence of fine particulate contaminants. Upon departure, standard decontamination procedure, as per document blah 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 blah, is to be undertaken to prevent uncontrolled spread of SCP-1006. Spread. Okay. Spread. Description. SCP-1006 is an organized collective of an unknown species in the genus Araneus. I'm gonna look that up. It's probably real, right? It's probably real. Yeah, I knew it. It was a freaking spider. I knew it. I was like, Araneus, that sounds like a spider. So there's spiders who talk and like communism. Okay. Oh, it says, individual members have achieved sapience through unknown means and have established a rudimentary system of government resembling Marxist communism. The spiders are communist. The original mass of SCP-1006 was discovered on 4/1/19 blah blah by a hiking couple who alerted park authorities of the spiders chanting communist propaganda. Oh my god. The Foundation took over after discovery of written propaganda inside the central web along with evidence of marked use of extremely simple tools, webs resembling faces of passerby, and simple attempts to block off the area via fallen branches. SCP-1006 is a social community, with some members maintaining the web and others apparently chosen to maintain the agenda of the whole. Once supplied as source of black ink and poster sheets, SCP-1006 will communicate with humans by creating signs written in English. These communications are largely centered around demands for the dismantling of Western imperialism. A scathing critique of the bourgeoisie and a request for less mosquito spraying in the surrounding area of the park. Okay. The head of the government is a large spider that resembles a wolf spider, taking up refuge in the largest tree of the cluster. Communication has been relayed with this spider who views the outside world as something that belongs to us that is merely being maintained by the bourgeoisie humanoids. It is given its name as Benevolent Leader. Wow, I give myself the same name. That has no connection. SCP-1006 is currently located in a cluster of black oak trees within a massive and complex central web and several secondary webs. The webs appear to be very well maintained, with damage being constantly repaired. The surrounding area has a nauseating odor due to the presence of thousands of dead insects, individual members of SCP-1006, and an occasional dead bird and small animal. Close study by arachnologists and sociologists have discovered that the members of SCP-1006 utilize a central collective think tank that passes on the ideas of Benevolent Leader to the collective numbers through complex frequencies in the web. Okay, so like... Benevolent Leader? Where? Be right here! I'm right here! What do you mean? Look at the screen! I'm real! No worries. Addendum. The skeletal remains of a male human being were found in an area of the web, surrounded by dead insects and a variety of small, shiny objects such as bottle caps and pebbles, along with the occasional pocket watch and bits of metal in apparent reverence. SCP-1006 does not allow the skeleton to be disturbed, but passive analysis indicates that this male died decades prior from a blunt trauma to the back of the head. Identification located near the body identifies him as a known political radical reported missing from the nearby town of blank blank, Texas in 1976. Okay. So, the political leader became a spider. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Many such cases. That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna put spider, communism. Perfect. Okay. Should we switch back from funny to sad, funny to sad? Or should we just keep going on funny train? Nah, I want the mummy juice. I wanna know what the mummy juice is about. 1176. 176. Whoops, 76. There we go. Emotional roller coaster. Yeah, true. Mommy juice? Mummy juice! Oh my goodness gracious. Mommy juice. Mommy juice. Okay. Let's see. Item SCP-1176. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-1176 is to be kept within the sarcophagus it was recovered in, fully submerged in SCP-11761 in a secure, climate-controlled observation room at Site-73. SCP-1176 is not to be removed from SCP-11761 for any period of time longer than is necessary to conduct essential research or replace monitoring equipment, in no case exceeding 6 hours. SCP-1176 is to be monitored by EEG at all times when not fully submerged in SCP-11761 for any sudden changes in brain activity. Any unexpected changes in SCP-11761 production are to be noted. Excess SCP-11761 is to be drained from the sarcophagus using the attached faucet once per day or as necessary to prevent overflow, and is to be destroyed or sent for testing immediately. Okay. So the SCP is the mummy, and SCP-11761 is the liquid, the mummy juice. Okay. SCP-11761 is to be transported and stored in vessels clearly indicating that it is not a food product and is inedible. SCP-11761 is not to be consumed by any incompatible person except for testing purposes. All requests to issue SCP-11761 in an emergency field ration are preemptively denied regardless of individual compatibility, pending a full ethics committee review. Do not drink the mummy liquid. Don't do it. Description. SCP-1176 is the mummified corpse of a human male, presumed to have been approximately 35 years of age at the time of death. Severe tissue degradation has made DNA examination of SCP-1176 impossible. Based on contextual evidence, SCP-1176 is assumed to have been of Arabian ancestry and have died in the 10th to 11th century AD. SCP-1176 is clinically dead and does not display any indications of respiration, circulation, or metabolism. SCP-1176's brain, which is largely intact in spite of general tissue degradation, exhibits a constant level of electrical activity consistent with Stage 3 non-rapid eye movement sleep. Deep sleep, aka REM sleep. Okay, so he's just EP. He's dead, but he's EP. In the place of all bodily fluids that would be found in a living human being, SCP-1176 contains a fluid of viscous consistency and golden color, designated SCP-11761. Testing of SCP-11761 has found to be chemically identical to clover honey. Yay! Produced by Anatolian honeybee. SCP-11761 is exuded from SCP-1176's pores at a variable rate depending on environmental conditions. When kept fully or mostly submerged, as it typically is when stored within its sarcophagus, rate of SCP-11761 production is approximately 0.2 liters per hour. When it is not submerged, production increases exponentially over time. See incident! Can't wait to read that incident. The quantity of SCP-11761 contained within SCP-1176 itself has not been documented to increase or decrease at any time regardless of the rate of production. Okay. SCP-11761 has been determined to be edible by human beings possessing a AB+ blood type, and possesses properties consistent with a highly concentrated nutritional supplement. A dose of SCP-11761 15 milliliter in volume contains approximately 2,500 kilocalories, and significant quantities of essential vitamins and nutrients, making it highly effective as an emergency ration or staple foodstuff. Tests conducted on D-Class personnel indicate that SCP-11761 consumption by compatible persons is effective in preventing physical sensations of hunger for 14 to 18 hours after consumption and bears no long-term side effects. Yes! So actually, I take back what I said earlier. Definitely do ingest the mummy liquid. I mean, as long as you're AB+, you know. Persons of non-AB+ blood type, upon consuming any amount of SCP-11761 greater than 0.5 milliliters, begin exhibiting symptoms of severe allergic reaction within 4 to 10 hours of consumption. Acute hemolysis, followed by renal failure and death. Yikes! So, I think hemolysis is literally bleeding from every orifice. Has occurred in 98.7% of all tests where an incompatible person was fed SCP-11761. Symptoms of SCP-11761 consumption among incompatible test subjects are consistent with symptoms of persons giving blood transfusions of a type incompatible with their body chemistry. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. At the time of its recovery, SCP-1176 was stored within a stone sarcophagus of late Hellenistic style. The lid, sides, and interior of the sarcophagus are inscribed with texts in late Egyptian hieroglyphs, largely consisting of ceremonial texts and spells regarding the protection of the person entombed within, and hagiographic depictions of various gods, and in its extinct and thus far untranslated dialect of Proto-Arabic. In a large section of at the foot of the coffin, the original inscriptions have been obliterated and replaced with two separate inscriptions in Classical Arabic. See addendum for translation. A hole has been drilled into the sarcophagus near one end, into which a copper pipe and spigot had been fitted. It is hypothesized that the spigot was installed within the last 100 years by the persons previously in possession of SCP-1176 for the purpose of facilitating the removal of SCP-11761 from the sarcophagus. The sarcophagus itself possesses no anomalous properties. So he just, you know, leaks honey. Very good honey. Very cool, right? Very cool. SCP-1176 was acquired by the Foundation in 1985, following a raid on the facility in Asmara, Eritrea, then Ethiopia, owned by the Mana Charitable Foundation. Mana, oh my god. Kitty reference. Foundation assets in the region had identified the facility as the source of shipments of honey, which have been widely distributed to famine-stricken regions of Ethiopia, resulting in the deaths of approximately blank civilians from symptoms resembling acute hemolysis. How the MCF came into the possession of SCP-1176 has not been determined to date. Okay. Alright. Show the text. Okay. I'm just gonna read what it actually says, like in English. This guy, 15th son of Great Sheik, was put to the fast of honey on the 1st of Rajab in the year of Hijra 3, and died on the 15th of Ramadan. The great Imam al-Yusuf has sealed him within the ancient vessel, marked with the signs decreed by the ancients to ferment in honey for 100 years and bring aid to the people in time of need. Imagine dying and being like, hey, your purpose is to make honey now. You make honey. You secrete honey. Wait. Is that a crime? Do you think that would be a bad thing to rot in honey? Ferment in honey? Excuse me? Like, I would say that that's a pretty alright way to go. I want to ferment in honey. You're dead, so do you even care? I mean, he is in REM sleep. Is he dead? I mean, he's dead, but is he dead? You know? Text of second inscription. Beware, Imam, for the mark of Iblis is upon this one. In the year of Hijra 573, the Imam al-Malik ordered this vessel opened, thereby to feed the people during time of great famine. Many jars were filled and delivered to the sheikh and his court, to the great imams of the mosques and to the people. And in the following day, a great many people fell ill with terrible fever, and none of them lived. But the sheikh and his brothers and his sons, who ate heartily of the cursed nectar, were all of them unharmed. Those who lived declared the sheikh and his family guilty of sorcery. No! Oh god. And illegible. But when the people came to destroy the body taken from the vessel, they found it standing upright and dancing about, screaming and mocking them. Al-Malik had decreed that a foul djinn has been sent by the shaitan himself to corrupt this instrument of healing, and has decreed that it be sealed within this vessel until the last day. May God strike down any who would break these seals. Well, we done broken them. And we're fine. You just have to be AB blood type. We figured it. Show incident log. I definitely want to read this. Incident on a blank 20 blank. An experiment was conducted to determine the upward limits of the rate at which SCP-11761 can be produced. SCP-1176 was removed from its sarcophagus and placed upon a graded surface designed to drain all SCP-11761 produced away rather than allowing it to accumulate. After increasing it to a rate of 1.2 liters per hour after the first hour, the rate at which production accelerated continued to increase by approximately 1 liter per hour, reaching the production of approximately 55.7 liters per hour. Jesus Christ. After approximately 10.5 hours, a sudden spike in brain activity was detected and SCP-1176 became conscious. SCP-1176 opened its eyelids and began flailing wildly in attempting to engage in distressed vocalizations and attempt to crawl towards one of the walls of the test chamber. Great. Okay. Oh, I don't understand what that is supposed to do. So when he like secretes all of the honey, maybe he thinks it's enough honey to where he can move around in the honey. so he starts flailing. So he can only move if he's in honey. Like, completely. Maybe. I don't know. Due to the atrophied state of its internal organs and musculature, it is speculated that SCP-1176 was unable to see or derive any meaningful sensory data from its environment during that period, and was unable to speak coherently due to the degradation of its tongue and palate. As the staff were concerned that SCP-1176 movements would damage itself, 4 junior research personnel were instructed to manually restrain SCP-1176 and sedate it. During the attempt, SCP-1176 jerked its left arm violently, resulting in its hand being severed at the wrist. After attempts to sedate SCP-1176 using gas and intramuscular injection were unsuccessful, research personnel were instructed to return SCP-1176 to its sarcophagus and set the lid in place. SCP-1176 was heard continuing to vocalize and to strike the interior of the sarcophagus with its limbs and head for approximately 3 hours, after which time it ceased activity and returned to its previous state. Dang. Maybe he's like, you guys chill. Well, I mean, if he's like trying to talk and he's banging on stuff. Have you guys seen the movie Night at the Museum? Have you seen that? There's a similar thing that happened in there, minus all the mummy liquid. When the guy's in the tomb and he's just banging on the thing and he's like, get me out of here, boys! And he's like, ah, bah, right? And he gets out and he's like, dang, it was freaking dusty in there. Why don't you get me out? You know? Maybe it's a similar thing? And he's like, guys, help me, please. I'm suffering. I don't know. But this is great. Subsequent examination has detected multiple bone fractures induced during SCP-1176 period of activity, as well as several previously unnoticed fractures speculated to have been caused by an earlier such date. SCP-1176's severed hand continues to exude SCP-11761 at rates commensurate with the rest of the specimen, and is currently being contained separately for further research. Wow! Would you drink the mummy juice? Guys, would you drink the mummy juice? Well, I guess if you know your blood type, then it's an easy answer, right? So you wouldn't drink the mummy juice if you weren't AB+, right? Because why would you? Are you dumb? Got a death wish. But it's interesting that the severed hand also secretes the liquid, the fluid. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I like that one. I like the mummy juice. I enjoy the mummy juice. I would drink the mummy juice. I don't know what blood type I am. Even his penis. Peanuts. Yeah. Yeah. It would secrete honey. Wow. I bet some people would like to suck on that thing. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Here, let's read a kitty one. I believe I once made a joke and you said your blood type. Can't remember. I know what my mom's blood type is. That's it. So I'd have to get it tested or something. 5, 2, 6. We'll do kitty one. It says kitty. So we do kitty. Yeah. Hopefully kitty one will be fun. Kitty. There we go. Paste. What? No. Paste. There. Okay. This is really short. Okay. We'll do this last one and then I'll do a commercial break and then we back. I'll get some more water. I'm out of water. Wait. What? What are you waiting about? 5, 2, 6? Is it on the list? Oh, I'm so dumb. I read this number, not this number. I read the length and not the number it is. It's 1316. What is this one? I mean, it's short, so I could read it. 526? Yeah, 526 isn't on here. It's 529. You know, let's read it. And no one knows what it is. What is it? 526? 526. Let's see. I read it. What? Let's see what it'll be about. Let's see. Random SCP roulette. We're gonna have to start doing that when I run out of stuff to read. Okay. SCP-526. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Armed Containment Area 31 has been established in a 15-kilometer radius around SCP-5261, which has been officially designated as a military weapon testing site and proving ground with a no-fly zone in effect. A company-sized element is stationed at Station 526 Alpha to observe and contain the appearance of anomalous subjects from SCP-5261 and is authorized to use deadly force in self-defense or in order to contain SCP-526. So it's a weapon around an area. Contain the subjects from 5261. Okay. Approximately 30 minutes before dawn, all containment teams must be at full alert and must remain on alert until sunset, or such time that all instances of SCP-5262 have been terminated or otherwise rendered harmless. In case of overwhelming hostile contact, additional reinforcements may be requested by ACA-31 Command from Mobile Task Force Sigma-9 Valkyries, including artillery strikes and close air support if necessary. What the heck? That's actually crazy. Description: SCP-5261 is a hill in the blank blank near blank Norway. No way. Centered at blank north blank east. SCP-5261 is easily identified by a ring of 9 stones approximately 2 meters in height, with numerous runes inscribed on their inward surfaces and placed in a 10-meter radius centered on top of the hill. Every day at sunrise, given or take 15 minutes, a group of individuals will appear on SCP-5261, designated SCP-5262, fully armed and combat ready. These individuals usually appear to be temporarily displaced, but all individuals within a single unit of SCP-5262 will be from the same time period and appear to, in fact, be from the same military unit. Instances of SCP-5262 have numbered from 10 to 300 and have varied from primitive humans armed with only stone weapons to modern special force units with sophisticated equipment. SCP-5262 will typically fortify themselves on or around SCP-5261, and in 92% of instances will simply remain stationary until sunset. In the remaining instances, SCP-5262 will move away from SCP-5261 and attempt to attack any individuals they encounter. Even when SCP-5262 is stationary, however, SCP-5262 will attack anyone attempting to approach SCP-5261. Armed containment teams are stationed on site to observe SCP-5261 and engage SCP-5262 in case of aggression. Immediately after sunset, all instances of SCP-5262 will disappear, whether alive or dead. SCP-526 came to the Foundation's attention on blank blank 19 blank after 3 individuals were hospitalized after being attacked by a bunch of Vikings with axes. Class A amnestics were administered to witnesses, and additional reports have been attributed to delusional intoxication. I mean, that happens all the time in Norway. Oh, does it? Okay, cool. Well, yeah, they didn't need to even give amnestics then, because it was just normal. Addendum 52601, Notable Incident Log. Date, blah blah, 1990 blank. Approximately 40 archers, probably English nationality, wielding longbows and swords. 1 containment team member wounded during reconnaissance. Blank blank, 1990 blank. A group of 30 men, dressed in animal skins and wielding stone axes and clubs, attacked Site 526 Alpha and were terminated via automatic weapons fire. No Foundation casualties sustained. Blank blank, 2000 blank. A platoon of 20 soldiers, Russian nationality, armed with rifles wearing uniforms identified as being standard in World War II era, traded fire with recon team, resulting in 2 casualties, but otherwise remained stationary around SCP-5261. Blank blank, 2000 blank. A group of approximately 30 personnel armed with data expunged and data expunged. What weapon would be expunged? Okay. Identified as members of Mobile Task Force redacted. Ah. All declared KIA on blank 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 while attempting to recontain SCP blank. Attempts to communicate with personnel failed, and containment teams sustained 3 KIA, well, killed in action, and 11 WIA before MTF Sigma 9 reinforcements arrived, and SCP-5262 was suppressed with sustained support fire from Foundation AC-130 gunship Thor's Hammer. Okay. So it just spawns any attacking force, including their own mobile task force. And then they were all declared killed in action while attempting to recontain a different SCP. So that's interesting. That's a good one. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Wow. Norway. I put Norway. Battle spawn. Spawn. There we go. Norway. Ah! Sorry, that was really loud. Ignore that. Holy. My phone was right next to the mic, and it was an Amber Alert. That's a pretty spooky Amber Alert as well. Oof. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, what were we gonna do? Hey, where'd it go? I looked down for 2 seconds. Where'd it go? Did you delete it? Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. Oh, where's the kitty one? Moved it to its proper place. Okay. Where's kitty? There. 1316. This is the one I meant to read. Okay. 1316. Kibbity! But before Kibbity, I'm actually gonna go on commercial break for 3 minutes to get some water. Alright? So you guys chill for 3 minutes if you get a commercial. If not, you also get to chill. There you go. Commercial break. Commercial break. People on YouTube don't get a commercial break. But I mean, I can't say that though, right? Oh, I'm so hungry. Ah. I lied. I'm not getting water. I lied. Oh, I look so evil. Look how evil I look. I gotta meet some people. I gotta meet some people, sell some things. One hour now. Wish I had some snacks or something. Sorry, my phone. I need to freaking put my phone away. It's right next to the mic and it freaking jump scare you every single time. Here. Maybe this.